Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna do some 3D. We're gonna do this following barrel. We're gonna make it in Blender and then we're gonna export it to Unity. So let's get started. Alright, so we're in Blender. I'm gonna create a general file. So this Blender version is a bit laggy for me, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so we deleted the default cube to create a new one because I want to use this one for proportions. And I don't have the diameter, so we're gonna have to eye it a bit. But the height is kind of where we want it. Alright, so that's it. That's what we need for a reference. So I'm just gonna create a cylinder. Yeah, I'm not gonna change anything about it. Just match the height to the cube I created. And yeah, I think that's what works good. And then we're gonna I think I want it to be a bit fatter actually. Just a bit. Like that maybe. Okay. Let's go with this. And then afterwards we're gonna start modeling. So actually we're gonna make it bulge out here. And from here we're gonna bevel it. Whoa, what happened? Okay, bevel it. Let's see. I'm gonna try with a even amount. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, where was I? 12? No, 10 is perfect. And then I just add the extra loops by myself. So something like that. I got the shape I want. And then, oh yeah, so to save some time, we're actually gonna use the mirror modifier. So does it have a middle? It should have a middle. I think this is the middle. So I'll just delete the faces and use this one. Okay, that wasn't perfect. But anyway. Alright, so here are the textures I'm gonna use, and here are some references. But I'm just gonna eye them because, well, I know what a barrel looks like, but so you know what I'm basing it on. Alright, so we're gonna create the top from here. Just extrude it out a bit. Go down. And then start extruding. And just poke the face there. That's pretty much what I want. I think, yeah, from here we're gonna go and mirror it, actually. So I guess I can't add it yet. So from here, pretty much here, it's not super important right now. From here we mirror it on the Z-axis, and then just merge it in the middle. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna move it up later on. We're gonna start by beveling here, not 10, I just need 2, I believe, because I just want it to be just a bit of an angle. Same here. And here, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but this one should be 3 and a bit smaller. Okay, that's how small I can go. Yeah, but I'm okay with that. So now we're gonna shade smooth. I notice it's kind of jagged, but it doesn't matter. It's just I mean I can just we're gonna keep it a bit low poly actually. Okay, so now we're gonna add the metal to it. So from here I'll just drag out. I want it to be pretty big. Just extrude a bit. I think that works good. And then I add another one. Or actually, I forgot, because that's the reason we are. Yeah, let's see if this works. It's gonna be interesting actually. So we're gonna create 2 materials. One we call wood. So like I said, it seems to be working now. I'm not sure why I lag with this version, but it's not so bad. I can just wait. Okay. So one wood texture and another one called metal. So for now I'll select everything, or everything should already be wood actually. Yeah, so we're gonna introduce the textures already just to try. So this is the wood texture. So I'm using a 4K texture, just this once, to make it a very fancy barrel. Alright, so let's test my theory. Everything is wood at the moment. When I extrude, of course, it's gonna still be wood. But now I wanna see if it's gonna turn into metal if I assign the metal. Yeah, it seems to be working. Perfect. Okay, so let's eye it a bit. I think around here, yeah. And this seems to be the correct size. Okay, and so from here, just some edge loop on the under them to add some shadowing. And then bevel these edges. Let's see how much is enough. I'm guessing I'm working too tiny a scale because it's behaving so weird. I'm not used to this. Yeah. It's metal after all, so that's way too small. Yeah, that's almost too much, but it kind of works, so I just add it to the other metal bar, and then select everything from here and assign a value. And this one is already assigned, yeah. So this one also, I'm just gonna double check everything. It's beveled here, it's beveled there, it's beveled here. All of this is metal. And there's loop edges over there. Okay, I think we're good to go. So we're gonna apply the... Good. So I think this looks nice. The reason we textured before is just because I want to control the faces. So if I press this select, I select all of the faces, and from here we're gonna do a UV cylinder projection. Go to UV editing. So I'm in here. I'm just gonna make sure it's like that. Okay. Okay, where was I? So from here, select only wood. Okay, good. UV cylinder projection. From here, that does not look good. So I don't remember quite which one it was. I think it's this one. Okay. Let's just try it and see if it's what I want. So I'm just looking at the wooden planks, because if you see the texture over here, it has these planks. So I'm just gonna, I just wanna try to match the planks, so it takes a appropriate amount of room on the barrel. I think this one works. Oops. From here, back to UV editing. I'm gonna match it pretty much all the way, pretty much the entire texture. So it's not gonna be any repeating textures. Okay. It looks good enough, I think. Now for the top, I can just select this and this and go one more. There we go. And for this, I'm just gonna do a planar projection. What happened to my selection? Or no, project from view. And then I have both of them selected, I believe, yeah. So I'm just gonna make them take a bit of space. I can go here and see if it looks good enough. Right now it doesn't look super good, so back to here, should be, I think it should be a bit smaller. It's good enough, it works. Okay, and lastly, we're gonna take the middle part. I think these three and these two, and just which one? Smart UV project. Like it's not, you know, it's not perfect. But it's good enough, I believe. Okay. Then from here we can select. We go to faces. We select metal only. There, and then we do a smart UV project. Unwrap. Now I should probably go to shading. And we're gonna let it load a bit. And I use the metal texture. And see how that looks. Let's first see the UVs. It's a bit of chaos. But for some reason they seem to be the wrong direction. Yeah, that one was better. With the horizontal orientation, and now I just decide how big it should be. So there's gonna be a huge seam, but whatever, it works. There's some strange lighting here. Not sure why, but I'm gonna add some edge loops closer to here just in case. Okay. Alright, so we're done with the barrel. I'm just gonna put it in the middle. Like that, maybe. All transforms. Let's double check that it's, yeah. Okay, good. And one last detail, I'm just gonna create a bolt. All right, we're gonna create a bolt. So I'm creating a cylinder, and we're gonna do 8-sided to save some time. We can remove both of the faces, and then I need to do add some edge loops here. Oops. Close to the edges. That one is not so well placed, but it might look cool. Okay, extrude, extrude. And the same thing over here. And not forget to add these edge loops. And maybe here, just in case. Okay, that should be enough. Add a subdivision modifier. Let's just go with one because well, the rest of the barrel is not that complicated after all. Let's turn it 90 degrees in this angle. And then put it right here. Why is it so hard to hit it? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna decide on the angle, I guess, and the size of it, but this seems to be good enough. I'm just gonna copy one and place it over here in case I need it, but otherwise we're gonna start by rotating a bit. That seems to be good. And then just set origin to 3D cursor, yeah. And rotate. Oops. Seems I never copied it, or I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, let's see if I can do the same for the ones down here. Normally I would use a array modifier for this, but in this case, since it's because it's well, it's just extra 3 minutes, so I'm not an expert with the array modifier, so it's easier to just do it by hand for me at this moment. Okay, so this one is gonna need a different angle, I believe, or at least I'm gonna try. Yeah, slightly different angle. Okay. I'm kind of regretting not doing the mirroring at this point, but it's okay. So I done 2 rows. I'm gonna cut from here so that I done all of the bolts. Right, we're back. I added all of the bolts over here. Let's see if it looks better with a shade smooth. It does. Oh no, actually, I think they were already shade smooth at the moment I subdivided them. Let's hope I didn't forget to. Nope. Okay. So I forgot to name the barrel. I should do that. and this one is this one, this one is the cube, and from here just join all of the bolts. Okay, join all of the bolts except one. I hope this one is, of course it's the number 2. Okay, join all of these, and then join number 1 with this one. There we go. Okay, and the bolts will actually have another material called bolt. Go to shading. Wow, a 4K texture for a couple of bolts. Okay. So just I'm waiting for the program. Just select all the bolts and smart UV it. And let's see. I guess I have to look for it. It's kind of good enough, but I would like there to be a bit more gray, so I'm just gonna make them a bit bigger. No, other way around. So a bit smaller. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, but it looks a bit bigger, a bit better. I forgot to rotate them. You can also rotate them a bit. Now everyone has the same rotation, but it's fine. Okay, we're done in Blender with the model. So now I'm gonna export it out to Unity and add extra maps, and we'll see how it looks from there. Okay, so one last thing, we need to add the bolts to the barrel. Hopefully it's not gonna be an issue. Sometimes it can happen. And it seems nothing happened. Okay, good. So now all the materials are there. It's still named barrel, and everything seems to be zeroed out. So good. So now the barrel is done in Blender. So now we're gonna export it out and make a scene in Unity, and hopefully everything works perfectly there too. Okay, now we're in Unity. I exported it, and as you can see, it looks a bit better with all of the maps inside of it. With all of the maps now added to it. Yeah, so this is the pretty simple barrel made in Blender, exported to Unity. Yeah, if you're wondering why I do it in Unity instead of something like Unreal or just in Blender with cycles, it's because I want to do games in Unity, so I add extra challenge to myself to export them to Unity and just use Unity a bit more. But either way, here's the barrel. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna upload it also to Sketchfab if anyone wants to download it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.